When you sleep, you enter into another world. Beyond that world lies the doorway to nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm your host through the doorway to nightmare. Consider the police detective. He or she is called to the crime scene where it is up to them to gather evidence and make a conclusion about the crime committed. They have to see the world as an entire race of criminals because everyone is a suspect until they can be eliminated.
I didn't kill him!
You planned it. You put the poison into his drink.
He was an inhuman son of a...
He was a living being, and you murdered him. Make it easier on yourself.
Oh my God.
And just tell me what happened.
I will only tell you one more time. I did not kill my husband.
I sure hope that you didn't. I don't think that death row would suit you.
Our mystery drama, Blueprint for a Secret, was written especially for Doorway to Nightmare by Winslow Swan, and stars Crimson McKenzie and Raymond Gibson. It is sponsored in part by Swanage Press. I'll be back shortly with Act 1.
If you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store. T-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit doorwaytonightmare.com today.
Murder. The very word seems to send chills down a person's spine. I have never known anyone who was a victim of the crime. However, we have all known the killers. Watching the news on a daily basis, you can come into contact with some of the most heinous perpetrators of the act. But as Ambrose Bierce once wrote, there are 4 kinds of homicide: felonious, excusable, justifiable, and praiseworthy.
Testing 1, 2, testing. Detective David Ross, badge number 4859, interviewing Mrs. Sharon Parchek, case number 83402, in her home. Also present is Officer Mackey and Detective Millard. Mrs. Parchek, could you please state your name and address for the record?
Miss Sharon Parchek, 8281 Maple Drive.
Thank you. Now, you have been advised of your rights and that you do not have to talk to me without an attorney being present.
Yes,
You also understand that no charges have been levied against you at this time.
I understand.
Why don't you tell me what happened here tonight?
My husband died tonight.
Do you know how he died?
He choked to death.
Mrs. Parchek.
Please, call me Sharon.
All right, Sharon. According to the Emmy's preliminary report, he was poisoned. Do you know anything about that?
No. All that I know is we were sitting down for dinner. He opened up a bottle of wine, poured his glass, took a drink, and began choking. I called the ambulance, but by the time they arrived, he wasn't breathing anymore.
You said he opened the wine?
Yes. He always opened the wine for dinner. Considered himself an expert. He'd select the right wine with what dinner we were having and open and pour my first glass.
Did you ever try to help him?
When?
When he began choking.
Of course. As soon as I noticed, I jerked his arm in the air and shook it, as one does if someone's choking, or at least that's what my Grams used to do for us.
I see. Well, tell me, how was your marriage?
What do you mean?
Well, were there any problems?
Our marriage was perfect. Perfect? Oh, it was far from perfect. I hated my husband. He was an insufferable tyrant. Everything had to be just right for him. He kept me more like a pet. I couldn't have any friends. I was not even allowed to see my family. Huh. Why did I marry him? For the dumbest reason in the world. I fell in love. And for the first few months, our marriage was perfect. And then...
Hey, Sharon. I'm home.
I'm in the kitchen!
Well, hello.
Hello yourself. How was your day?
Yeah, it was the usual. What's for dinner?
Oh, I thought we might go out tonight.
Then what are you cooking?
Just this casserole for Sandy across the street. She's been taking care of her aunt all day and hasn't had the time to cook dinner for her family. I thought I would help out.
So this is for Sandy and her family?
The
Well,
only
yes.
witness to her murder
I thought we could go
cannot
and try that new
speak
place that opened up last week.
until
I hear the
now.
food is really great.
Click
You
A Tale
have
of Revenge by
time
Winslow
to
Swan.
cook for the
Now
neighbor
available on Amazon.
and her family,
Revenge
and you want me to turn
is
around
a
and go
dish
back out
best
after I
served
work today?
cold.
What?
You have time to cook for everybody else and not your own husband?
Ow! Jason, stop! Stop it! I could not stand to be in the same room with him. If something went wrong at work, it was my fault. If the car wouldn't start, it was my fault. If he broke a glass, it was my fault. Everything became my fault.
Didn't I tell you? Did you not understand?
Please, don't hit me, Jason!
Hit you? Hit you? I should go ahead and get my gun and put you out of my misery.
Then why don't you? Just kill me!
Oh, no. No. That would be too easy. As a matter of fact, I think I will kill you. Just not tonight. Probably not tomorrow. But the time is coming.
That's how it was for the next 6 months. He would either hit me or threaten me. Why didn't I go to the police? The simple short answer was the life insurance. For $1.5 million, that was how much his life was worth. Or rather, his death.
Well, that's probably the office. I told them where I was if they needed me.
Please answer it. I don't really want to talk to anybody else.
Yes, this is Detective Roth. Are you sure? You ran the test twice. On all of them? No, thank you. I'll pick up the report in the morning.
Mrs. Perchek, do you know of anyone that may have wanted to see your husband dead?
I can't think of anyone. Everyone liked him. Why do you ask?
That was the lab on the phone. We took all of the wine bottles from the basement. They just let me know what the test results were.
What did they find out?
All of the bottles contained poison. Strychnine, to be exact.
Oh,
Mrs. Perchek, why did you kill your husband?
Sharon sits on the sofa, the body of her husband removed a long time ago. Her face is stoic as the detective has just accused her of murder. We will find out her answer when I return with Act 2.
Have you heard any good books lately? Audiobooks from Winslow Swan, now available on Spotify.
Sharon Perchek has been accused by Detective David Ross of murdering her husband. He has just received a report that told him all of the wine in the Perchek household contained a lethal amount of strychnine.
I find that both vulgar and insulting.
Find it however you want. The fact is that every single bottle of wine contained poison. Wine does not turn to poison. It had to have been added.
Why would I want to kill my husband?
Oh, he was cheating on you. There was another woman, life insurance. I really don't care. I just want to know how you did it.
Detective Ross, if I were going to poison my husband, I don't think that I would have to spoil every bottle of wine.
Okay, let's try this. Who else would have a reason to want your husband dead?
How would I know that?
Unless what?
Jason did have an indiscretion. Only once, though.
What sort of indiscretion?
It was at a dinner party last month. Oh, Jason had just had a little too much to drink.
So what happened?
He made a pass at Frank Johnson's wife, Emily.
And what did your husband do exactly?
Like I said, Jason had just had a little too much of the wine, and he tried to grab and kiss her in the kitchen. Frank walked in on them, and while Emily was trying to fend him off, Frank, well, he hit him.
So Mr. Johnson hit your husband?
Not a full punch, mind you, but enough to get the point across.
Oh, I see.
Jason made some remarks about the wine that was being served, and Frank said that it was better than the poison he tried to pass off.
Mr. Johnson called your husband's wine poison?
We had the Johnsons over for dinner, and the wine that Jason had picked out had gone bad. He didn't know it and was a little embarrassed about it.
Do you think that Mr. Johnson would have come in and poisoned all of the wine with strychnine?
Well, he did come over quite a bit. Quite a bit. Every chance he could get. Every time that Jason was away. Frank? Where's Emily?
She's at her sister's for the weekend. I just thought I'd come over and say hi.
Well, why don't you come in? I just poured myself a drink. Would you like one?
Oh, thank you.
Glass of wine?
Yeah, that would be fine.
So, did you really just come over to say hi?
No. How long do we have?
Jason won't be home until late. We have all afternoon.
Great. You look so good.
Thank you.
Wait, what's that bruise?
You know what it is.
Damn, you should really do something about that.
What do you suggest?
Call the police, for one thing? I hate what he does to you.
I'm not wild about it myself. However, he knows practically everyone. They'd all stand up for him.
I could kill him. I could really kill him.
Would you, Frank? Would you really murder my husband?
Oh, well, that's just something that someone says.
But if it came down to it, would you kill him?
Ask me afterwards.
So Mr. Johnson threatened your husband?
Like I told you, he was upset that Jason had made that pass. He came over, had a drink, and I think perhaps he may have already been drinking, and said that he could kill him.
I see. So without you knowing about it, he could have used a syringe to inject the poison into the wine.
I suppose he could have.
Perhaps I need to ask Mr. Johnson a few questions.
Sharon smiles slightly. Naturally, she has not told the detective about her own affair with Frank Johnson. Killing someone over the emotion of love is not uncommon. Is this what has happened? We will find out when I return with Act 3. Sharon Perchek, abused wife of Jason, has just given Detective David Ross a possible suspect in her husband's murder, one Frank Johnson. Detective Ross is now sitting in an interrogation room with the accused.
Admit it, Johnson. You poisoned Jason Perchek.
I had nothing to do with it.
We searched your house. We found strychnine poison in your basement and syringes in your medicine cabinet.
My wife is a diabetic. Of course we have needles.
Rather convenient, wouldn't you say? How do you explain the strychnine?
I can't explain it. Look, I don't like the fact that Jason made a pass at my wife, I grant you, but kill him? I had no reason to kill him.
Maybe you found out that it was more than just a pass.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, maybe you found out that your wife was running away with Jason.
Oh, that's absurd.
Maybe Jason was leaving his wife and taking your wife with him.
That is the most ridiculous thing that I have ever heard.
Ridiculous or not, the evidence that we found at your house is enough for me.
I didn't do anything. Sharon, she's the one that you need to arrest.
Oh, I think that the widow of the man you murdered has been through enough. Mrs. Perchek,
Detective Ross?
may I come in?
Of course.
Is there anyone else here?
No. All of the technicians left about an hour ago.
So we are alone.
At the moment.
Good. Oh, I've been wanting to do that to you all day.
Were there any problems?
Well, Johnson isn't going to confess, but the DA is willing to go through with an indictment.
Poor Frank. I know this is just going to devastate Emily.
Oh, I'm sure, but I sure am glad to see him safely behind bars and knowing that he's going to be there for quite a long time. I don't think that I could have waited any longer, knowing that he was pawing all over you.
I did what had to be done. Besides, the money will help you forget, won't it?
Yes. And you.
Now, you know we cannot meet for a while.
That is going to kill me.
I'm sure you'll survive. It'll take at least 6 months for the life insurance to come in.
You know, I can't believe that we actually got away with it.
When you saw the bruises that day in the grocery store, and I told you what Jason was doing, and what I was planning, I knew you would never let me down.
Tell me something. Did you really ask Frank to do the job?
I did. I just knew he would never have gone through with it.
Good thing I was able to plant that strychnine in his house.
Let's just say that you were my backup plan.
And with Frank going down for murder, we don't have anything to worry about.
How much time do you have?
Oh, I've already checked out. I'm not due back until Monday.
All weekend?
I thought that maybe we could go somewhere, more private.
Well, how about some champagne first?
Why not? After all, you are about to be a very rich woman.
Oh, I'm so glad I can trust you with our little secret. I can, can't I?
Of course, I'm the best at keeping secrets. After all, I am a detective.
So, you never breathed a word to anyone?
Of course not. Why would I implicate myself?
That's wonderful. Here you are. To a better future.
That is very good. Aren't you going to drink yours? They say it's bad luck if you don't drink after clinking glasses.
So they won't be expecting you till Monday.
That's right. Excuse me. I could drop off the face of the earth and no one would be looking for me. Until Monday.
Something wrong?
I'm not sure.
Good. That means I have all weekend to put your body in the basement and disappear. I withdrew all my money and Jason's last week. It amounts to almost $2.3 million. Did you think I was really going to share the life insurance with another man? I'm so glad that you will be able to keep our little secret.
Sharon Perchek watches as Detective David Ross collapses to the floor. After a few moments, he is dead. She smiles at the corpse on the floor, walks through her bedroom, and retrieves passports and identification with an entirely new name. And as the song says, two can keep a secret if one of them is dead. I'll be back shortly. They say that there is no such thing as a perfect crime. I like to believe that there are perfect crimes, and the reason that they are perfect is because no one knows about them. Our cast included Crimson McKenzie, Raymond Gibson, Mark Wheeler, and special appearance by Raven Adams, who appears courtesy of the YouTube channel as The Raven Dreams. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I simply took a picture. That was all I did.
And the old woman just died from that.
Bill, I swear to you, she was not an old woman when I took the photograph. That was my model, Karen.
Jason, you're crazy. I've met Karen. She wasn't 25 years old. The woman lying on your floor, according to the ME, is at least 97.
And I'm telling you that an hour ago, that was Karen.
Doorway to Nightmare is brought to you in part by Swanage Press. This is your host, inviting you to return with us through the Doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the world of your terrifying imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully. Epilogue. The butler did it. With this key, you unlock the world to your dreams. What lies beyond could be the doorway to nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm your host through the Doorway to Nightmare. The artist Claude Monet once said, "My garden is my most beautiful masterpiece." A well-cultivated garden of flowers, shrubs, and trees can be a wondrous and delightful place to spend a few cherished hours in. Well, for most of us.
Naturally. You never think about me.
Darling, I always think of you.
Oh, yeah. Spend all your stupid time in this worthless garden. When, Stuart? When do you think of me? When you're talking to all these weeds?
Please, Nora, not so loud. Negativity is very detrimental to the growth of my babies.
What about my growth? What about me?
Our mystery drama, Yard Work, was written especially for Doorway to Nightmare by Winslow Swan and Crimson McKenzie. Our stars include Winslow Swan, Crimson McKenzie, and Mark McLean. It is sponsored in part by Swanage Press. I'll be back shortly with Act 1. Meet Jerry Connors, family man, businessman, psychopathic killer. The Convincer by Winslow Swan. Now available on Amazon. Jerry Connors. He can convince you to do anything, even die. If you happen to be driving through the outskirts of the town known as Barrettsville, you will notice the well-trimmed lawns, the care given to the flora and fauna of the landscape. If you happen to turn down Willow Lane, you will find one of the most magnificent gardens at number 133, owned by one Stuart Williams.
And how are my babies today? I'm sure the rain last night did you a world of good. I must remember to get some of that plant food that you all seem to enjoy so much. Oh, and there she is.
I thought I'd find you out here.
Oh, please, Nora, not so loud.
Oh, afraid your little babies or the neighbors might hear?
My plants, they pick up on negative energy.
You haven't even begun to see negative energy yet.
Oh, please, Nora.
Spend all your time in this stupid garden. When have you ever had time for me?
My garden is my quiet place. A place to let my soul heal.
And what about me, Stuart? What about my soul? You're at the office all day, and when you get home, you're out here. Do you think you can just grow another one of me?
Maybe I could get some peace.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing. I said nothing.
Just what are you? A big, fat nothing.
Nora, I'm home.
Well, it's about time.
I'm sorry that I'm late, but I had a few contracts to finish before I left.
Oh, sure you did. I suppose you don't want dinner, do you?
Oh, I had a bite at the diner.
Naturally, with that redhead that you are so fond of, huh?
Oh, there is no redhead. I simply got a sandwich. Now, what's for dinner?
I had a steak. Your steak is still in the oven, and hopefully the consistency of a leather shoe. Would you like steak sauce or shoe polish? Bon appetit! No! Stuart! I can't stop the water! What is wrong with this thing? Stuart!
And how are my precious roses today? Oh, you are looking wonderful. How about a little water for your petals?
How did I know I would find you out here?
Nora, what's the trouble now?
The trouble? The trouble? The toilet backed up and overflowed again. Didn't I ask you to fix that 2 weeks ago?
Yes, Nora, and I was going to fix...
Don't say it. You were going to fix it after you piddle-paddled around in this swamp.
No, please, Nora, please, keep your...
And what about the living room door? It still creaks. And the washer. When were you going to leave your precious little flowers to fix the washer?
Nora, I will get to it all after
After you're done playing with your stupid little weeds, maybe this will get you out of your stupid garden.
Nora, not my children. Stop it.
Stop you.
The actress Helen Mirren once said that gardening is always learning, that by having one, you are always learning. Stuart is learning just how much his wife detests his own garden. I'll be back shortly with Act 2.
The only witness to her murder cannot speak. Until now. Click. A Tale of Revenge by Winslow Swan. Now available on Amazon. Revenge is a dish best served cold.
An old Chinese proverb says, "He who plants a garden plants happiness." Nora is far from happy with Stuart's obsession, as she calls it.
What did you call it?
An obsession. Who do you think cooks around here? Cleans the house, washes your clothes. Do you think your precious flowers and trees can do all that? Admit it, Stuart. You are obsessed. Well, well, well. The great gardener is home early. Wait, did you get fired?
No, I didn't get fired. I want you to come outside, to the garden.
I've seen that weed factory already.
Oh, but not like this.
Ugh! What is that thing?
That is a statue of Friar Thomas. He was a monk who kept the gardens up at his monastery.
It's hideous. It's borderline terrifying. Are you trying to scare your weeds to death?
Well, I think it gives the garden character.
He's scowling. He looks mad at some... Wait a minute. Stuart, how much...
He tended the garden so well that people came from other countries just to view the...
You spent over $1,000 on a gazebo. Hundreds and hundreds on flippin' seeds. Seeds! Not to mention all the gardening tools and food you say that your preciouses have to have. How much did this scary, weird thing cost us?
Oh, well, not much.
How much?
It was really a steal at $700.
$700? Are you mad? Please tell me you're just joking.
There was a new stone and sculpture shop that opened last week. I was supporting our local business.
They make gravestones. Stuart, what is wrong with you?
Oh, but look how it makes the garden so much more...
Grotesque? Outrageous? Terrifyingly horrible than it already is?
Well, I was thinking stately.
Return it. Get my money back.
Oh, but Nora, please.
I want that thing off my property.
Oh, please, it really makes the garden...
You are lucky that I even allow you to have this infestation of weeds. Don't you forget, Stuart, this is all my property. My money that lets you pitter-patter about in the yard every weekend.
Yes, dear.
Take it back. I want it out of here immediately. Can't believe he would do such a thing. Naturally, he puts it right in front of the living room window. God, what a horrid... Wait a minute. Stuart? Stuart!
Yes, Nora.
Did you move that monstrosity closer to the house?
It weighs more than 200 pounds. They brought it in on a dolly with 3 rather large men to put it into place. Besides, I've been in my study working on a case file.
Then please explain to me how it got there.
Oh, well, that's funny. I had them place it in the center of the garden.
And now it's practically looking into our living room window?
Statues and sculptures represent many aspects of our society. They serve as reminders of what was, what is, and what could be. Let me remind you to return for Act 3.
There, underneath your bed, there is some thing, and it's waiting for another story. No one is afraid of monsters anymore, and other stories to read to The Thing Under the Bed by Winslow Swan. Paperback editions available at Amazon.com. Audiobook edition available at Spotify. No one is afraid of monsters anymore, and other stories to read to The Thing Under the Bed. 8 terrifying tales for you to enjoy and to read to the thing under your bed. Get it before the thing gets you.
Michelangelo once said that every block of stone has a statue inside of it. It is up to the sculptor to discover it.
Another night, another dinner, ruined. Why did I ever marry such a... Why, it's gone. The monstrosity is gone? Hello?
Oh, I'm very dreadfully, terribly sorry, darling, but...
Oh, you. Thank you.
Well, you are welcome, I think.
You know what you did, and I honestly appreciate it. I really do. You know, sometimes you can drive me straight up the wall, but for some unknown reason, I married you, and in my own way, I do love you.
Well, Nora, I love you as well. Now, will you please tell me what I did?
I know I can be hard to live with, but, well, seeing
Nora,
that monster statue gone really shows me that you can do what I tell
Nora,
you, and that will make it so much better here.
Nora,
Now,
please
just
listen.
get rid of that ugly garden.
Nora! I only called to tell you that I am working late and won't be home until midnight. As for getting rid of the statue, I haven't touched it. Oh, I'm sorry, but I have yet to call the mason works to come out and pick it up. So, what are you talking about?
But it is gone. It's not in the garden. Oh, Nora, stop it. You're just freaking yourself out. What is that? The statue? It's standing at the kitchen window. No, 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 no! Where did you go? I know you're out here! I know I saw it by the window. Ah! What are you doing in here? How did you? No! Stop moving! It's impossible! Stop it! Get away from me! No! 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 Oh! 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 Oh, my chest! I can't breathe! It hurts! No!
Detective, what happened?
Heart attack. Pure and simple. I'm sorry for your loss.
She did have a heart condition. I tried to get her to do something about it many times. She was just so stubborn.
I understand. Something definitely frightened her.
Why do you say that?
The look on her face. Heart failure? Yes. But something froze her face like that. That is the look of pure terror.
I wonder what it could have been.
Well, looking at that garden and that statue out there, that's enough to scare anyone.
Oh, please, Detective, you don't really believe that a piece of stone could have caused her to die from a heart attack, do you?
No, but something sure did.
Hello, my pretties. You are looking wonderful today. Getting enough sunlight? Oh, I must remember to order those seeds I saw in the catalog yesterday. Yes, my dears, you no longer need worry about the yelling and the screaming from Nora. Well, our good friend Friar Thomas took care of that. Well, a replica anyway. Isn't it amazing what a bit of styrofoam and some fishing line can do to someone with a heart condition?
Stuart looks up at the statue and smiles. He gathers his gardening tools and takes them to the shed where another statue, made from styrofoam, stands in the corner. I'll be back shortly.
If you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store. T-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit doorwaytonightmare.com today.
Is it possible to be scared to death? According to science, the release of adrenaline during a stressful situation can cause damage to the heart, even death. It is rare, but it does happen. Our cast included Winslow Swan, Crimson McKenzie, and Mark McLean. The story was written by Winslow Swan and Crimson McKenzie, and the entire production was under the direction of Winslow Swan. Doorway to Nightmare was brought to you in part by Swanage Press. This is your host, inviting you to return with us through the Doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the world of your terrifying imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully.
Epilogue. Shh. The butler did it. The butler didn't do it.
Doorway to Nightmare is brought to you in part by Swanage Press. It lies in wait amidst your dreams, where nothing is ever how it seems. It is a portal to a terrifying world beyond the doorway to nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm Artemis Black. We look at death every day. It usually comes on a plate, surrounded by vegetables and bread. For those of us who eat steak, chicken, or fish, we are only interested in the final product, never the process with which it is prepared.
I didn't mean to kill him. He just, he happened to get in the way.
Gary Collins, 10 years old. Had a pretty good right arm. Could have played for the major leagues one day. But alas, another life cut short.
Look, old man, I told everybody to stay down. That stupid guard tried to reach for the alarm. When I shot, well, the kid was standing right there. Now, how the hell was I supposed to...
Now, Mr. Flanders. No judgment here. I was just curious as to how it made you feel.
Nothing. I didn't and still don't feel anything. Now, where are you sending me?
As I told you, somewhere that no one, and I mean no one, will be able to find you.
Our mystery drama, You Will Never Be Seen Again, was written especially for Doorway to Nightmare by Winslow Swan and edited by Crimson McKenzie. Our stars include Dave Arkhipov and Jonathan Rosignol. I'll be back shortly with Act 1.
The only witness to her murder cannot speak. Until now. Click. A Tale of Revenge by Winslow Swan. Now available on Amazon. Revenge is a dish best served cold.
When a person commits a crime, according to the statistics, they make at least 31 mistakes that will eventually lead to their capture. With the advances in forensic science and the prevalence of video cameras, it is extremely difficult to get away with a crime.
Hello? Anyone here?
Welcome, sir. Welcome. Now, if you'll excuse a rather tired old expression, what can I help you with?
That depends. Are you Mr. Jameson?
Jonah Jameson, at your service.
Then you are the guy I was told could help me.
Well, now, that all depends on who bestowed upon you that bit of information.
Mr. Steele. Andrew Steele.
Ah, yes. Then you must be Mr. Flanders. Good of you to come around. I've been expecting you.
Like I had a choice?
Yes, I completely understand. The media has covered you quite well.
That's why I told Steele that I need to get out of the country. My picture is literally everywhere.
I've seen the accounts of your exploits. I must say that last robbery went very wrong.
That's an understatement.
Not to worry, sir. Your troubles will soon be over.
And you can guarantee that?
Yes, sir. I've been in business for over 40 years, and not once have I ever had a complaint. Yes, sir. I can make you a full guarantee.
All right. But wait, where would I go? Everyone is looking for me.
You let me worry about that.
I just want to be comfortable, you know?
Don't worry about a thing. I will handle all of the arrangements.
Don't you even want to know where I might want to go?
I just assumed that anywhere but here would suit you, but if you have a particular preference, by all means, enlighten me.
To be honest, I haven't really given it much thought.
Don't let it trouble you. I'm sure that your destination will suit you.
You know, now that I think about it, I would like to go someplace warm, you know? Somewhere like Bermuda or Fiji. I hear that they have great banking laws.
I'm sure that something can be arranged.
As long as it's not someplace cold. I can't stand the cold.
Now, sir, there is a bit of unpleasant business that we need to take care of first, before arrangements can be made.
A catch. there's always a catch.
Oh, nothing like that, Mr. Flanders. You see, my service is not free, you understand.
Oh, that. Your payoff. I figured that this would not be like getting a plane or a bus ticket.
Nothing like that at all. If it were that easy, I would no longer be in business.
So, how much is this trip gonna cost me?
Now, no reason to be upset. I can assure you, and you will pardon me for continuing to say, that you will be completely satisfied.
Now look, Mr. Jameson, I'm getting tired of you dancing around.
Tut tut, Mr. Flanders. There's absolutely no need for a gun. I can assure you that all will be taken care of.
Yes, but for how much?
A mere pittance. Only $750,000.
They say, whoever they are, that crime does not pay. It has been my experience that crime, no matter how petty, can cost dearly. I'll return with Act 2 shortly.
Mystery, horror, thriller, suspense. Novels and short story collections from Winslow Swan, now available from Amazon.
Mr. Flanders, a rather dubious and unscrupulous character, has just found out how much it is going to cost him to get away from the long arm of the law.
$750,000. Have you lost your ever-blooming mind?
As I told you, there are expenses involved.
What are you trying to do? Build a new wing on this dump that you call a shop?
There is, of course, an alternative.
I'm almost afraid to ask.
I can pour us both a nice stiff drink, toast to your health, and wish you good luck in your future endeavors.
But you don't understand. I can't go anywhere. Get it? Anywhere. Every cop in this city is looking for me.
So I was led to believe.
Doesn't exactly leave me an alternative. All right. I'll be back tomorrow.
With the money?
Yes, with the money. Mr. Jameson, you about? Hello?
Well, hello, Mr. Flanders. Very good to see you again. I trust that everything is in order.
If you mean did I get the money, yeah, right here.
Splendid.
You want to count it?
Oh, I don't think that will be necessary. I completely trust you.
You would be the first.
The best way to find out if you can trust someone is to trust them.
Yeah, I guess so.
A simple quote from Hemingway. Now then, the first part of our business has been concluded.
So where am I going?
Before we get to that bit of pleasantness, will you be truthful with me?
About what?
How did you feel when you killed that boy?
I didn't mean to kill him. You just, you happened to get in the way.
Gary Collins, 10 years old. Had a pretty good right arm. Could have played for the major leagues one day. But alas, another life cut short.
Look, old man, I told everybody to stay down. That stupid guard tried to reach for the alarm. When I shot, well, the kid was standing right there. Now, how the hell was I supposed to?
Now, Mr. Flanders. No judgment here. I was just curious as to how it made you feel.
Nothing. I didn't and still don't feel anything. Now, where are you sending me?
As I told you, somewhere that no one, and I mean no one, will be able to find you.
According to the National Crime Information Center, approximately 2,300 people are reported missing every day. This includes both children and adults. This does not include Americans who have vanished in other countries, individuals who disappear and are never reported, or the homeless and their children. I'll be back with Act 3. Have you ever had one of those days?
You're fired.
Where everything goes completely wrong.
Don't you lay a finger on me! I can't stand having you!
And the day keeps getting worse and worse.
Hey!
And if just one more thing goes wrong, it could possibly send you toppling over the edge. Toppling over the edge. A suspense thriller from Winslow Swan, now available in paperback from Amazon.com. Sometimes you should take a step back. And then there are those times when even you could go toppling over the edge. Hang on to your sanity. Frank Ahern, a skip tracer, which is a term for people who find others, says that people intentionally go missing for usually two reasons: money or danger. Men usually leave because of money, and women because of danger.
So, Mr. Jameson, what do I do now? I mean, you got a plane or something?
All the instructions, everything that you will need is right here in this information packet. Read it carefully and follow the directions to the letter.
I can't thank you enough, Mr. Jameson.
You honestly didn't feel anything when you shot that young boy?
Not a thing. Kid shouldn't have been in the bank. I mean, why wasn't he in school?
Would it change your feelings if you knew that he was going for a cancer treatment after his mother finished work at the bank?
Not in the least. I guess I should be going.
Yes, Mr. Flanders. I believe that would be the most prudent thing to do at this point. Happy journey to you, sir.
This is the place, according to the directions, 20 miles away from the city in the middle of nowhere. According to these instructions, I'm supposed to just sit and wait? Wait for what? Hey, what's going on? Hey, unlock this door. What the hell? What's going on with the lights? What the hell is happening? Let me out of here. Let me out. What the? Where am I?
It's about time.
Who the hell are you?
Well, now, you look extremely healthy. Yes, that's a very good specimen. Mr. Jameson has certainly outdone himself this time.
Where am I?
Oh, you are in my shop, of course.
Shop? What sort of shop?
You must forgive me. Your English was extremely hard for me to learn.
What the hell is that?
Now shut up, you. You want to run off my best customer? Yes, so very happy to see you again. Of course, I remember our language, but as you can see, I just got in a new shipment. Oh, really? How large of a party? Oh my, that many. Well, I do believe my latest acquisition will suit you fine.
Where the hell am I? Who are you?
I told you to be quiet. Yes, it is a bit on the loud side. Not to worry, I can take care of that.
Where am I?
You are in my... Oh, how do you say it in your language? Yes, a butcher shop on a planet 8 light years from your Earth.
Oh, God, no!
Now, how would you like your order?
No!
Well, it all depends on the meal you want prepared. Would you like us to dispatch it for you? We also grind, marinate, debone, spatchcock, or serve it whole.
No!
We can also separate the organ meat. I hear that it is great for a Friday.
No!
Jonah Jameson speaking. Ah, Mr. Steele. How was the shipment? Excellent. Well, as I told you, I always guarantee quality. Since we made the deal with them, I've never had any complaints. Really? Well, I believe they have just walked in. Don't you worry, Mr. Steele. I will take care of everything. Well now, you must be the one that was sent by Mr. Steele. I'm Jonah Jameson, at your service. Now then, don't you worry about a thing. No one, and I mean no one, will ever see you again.
According to statistics, every year, almost 2 million people vanish from Earth without a single trace. If you're good at math, that makes 3 per minute. A great portion of this number is due to life expectancy or criminal reasons. But for another part of them, there is no explanation. I'll be back shortly with a final word.
If you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store. T-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit doorwaytonightmare.com today.
Of course, our story tonight is simply a work of fiction. A rather humorous look at bad guys getting their comeuppance. Perhaps the people of Earth will attempt to do better. Our cast included Jonathan Rossignol and Dave Arkhipov. The story was edited by Crimson McKenzie and directed by Winslow Swan. And now, a preview of our next tale.
20 years? I paid for a crime I never committed.
I understand, Micah. But why are you here now?
Isn't it obvious, Andrew? You framed me. You put me in that hellhole.
And so now you are here to murder me. Isn't that a bit overly dramatic?
What's wrong with you? You should be, at the very least, afraid.
There is nothing that you can do to me that would cause fear. You see, Micah, if you murder me, you would be doing me a favor.
This is your host, Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us through the doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the terrifying world of your imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully.
Epilogue. The butler did it.
Doorway to Nightmare is brought to you in part by Swanage Press. It lies in wait amidst your dreams, where nothing is ever how it seems. It is a portal to a terrifying world beyond the doorway to Nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm your host, Artemis Black. Some of the most fascinating crimes are the unsolved. As far back as the golden age of radio, programs have presented the evidence and then asked the question, if you have any information, please contact. One of the most famous of these cases would be that of Jack the Ripper.
I watched her, Jane. I stalked her. She was nothing more than an animal to me.
But you didn't do anything, did you, Caleb?
But I could have. I had the knife, holding it tightly, watching her walk down the street. Yes, Jane, I could have.
Our mystery drama, The Blade of the Ripper, was written especially for Doorway to Nightmare by Winslow Swan and edited by Crimson McKenzie. Our stars include William Stafford, Patience Adams, and Crimson McKenzie. I'll be back shortly with Act 1. Have you ever had one of those days?
You're fired.
Where everything goes completely wrong.
Don't you lay a finger on me! I can't stand it! You.
And the day keeps getting worse and worse.
Hey!
And if just one more thing goes wrong, it could possibly send you toppling over the edge. Toppling over the edge. A suspense thriller from Winslow Swan, now available in paperback from Amazon.com. Sometimes you should take a step back, and then there are those times when even you could go toppling over the edge. Hang on to your sanity. Unless you are simply too young, most people will know the name. It sends shivers down the spine and conjures up images of brutal murders. Jack the Ripper began his reign of terror in London in 1888 in what was then known as the Whitechapel district. And while the case has never been officially solved, There has been much speculation as to the identity of this killer of young women.
Jane! Jane! Come on, open the door! Please, Jane, hurry up! Open the door!
Caleb, what are you doing here?
Oh God, thank God. Please, Jane, I've got to talk to you. Now!
Of course. You're completely soaked through. Come in and get by the fire.
The fire does feel good. Thank you.
Now here, drink this. It'll warm your insides.
Thank you. I don't know what I would have done if you had not been home.
Well then, you tell me what I can do. What brings you out on a horrible night as this?
Remember this?
That looks like the scalpel that I gave you for your birthday last month.
It is. Notice anything?
Is that... Caleb, what have you done?
Tempered steel looks so much different. With blood on it.
Sit down. Tell me what happened.
I believe that I may have actually killed someone.
Don't you know?
Well, that's just it. I don't really know if I did. But then there is the proof. Right there on your table. A scalpel with blood all over it.
Doesn't exactly prove that you...
I remember when you gave me that scalpel last month at my birthday party. Remember?
Great party! And thanks for inviting me.
Why wouldn't we invite you? After all, we are friends, right?
Lucy, you know, I believed you and I were much more than just friends.
Now, come on, Jane. We had a great time together. I told you then I wasn't looking for a relationship. Have a drink and wish Caleb and myself nothing but good fortune.
You're right. And I am happy for both of you.
That's better.
And what are my favorite two girls saying about the birthday boy?
Only that you have a wonderful party.
I have. And thank you, Lucy, for doing this for me.
It just shows how much I love you. Now, if you two will excuse me, I have to settle up with the bar. Jane, don't you dare leave without saying goodbye.
Why? I would never.
I hope that all of this wasn't awkward for you.
Whatever was between us is in the past. You do have a wonderful future together. Which reminds me...
Well, what's this?
I didn't want to give this to you until we were alone.
My God, Jane. It's wonderful.
I know how much you admire old knives, and when I found this one, I immediately thought of you.
Oh, this very old scalpel. Wherever did you find it?
At an estate sale last week. The owner couldn't wait to get rid of it, so I got it for cheap. Said that there was some sort of weird curse on it.
Oh, well, now you have to tell me.
Oh, just something about it being the actual knife used by none other than Jack the Ripper. Can you believe such nonsense?
You know, I've read so many reports and theories on who he was, but I've never heard anything about an actual knife.
Oh, it gets better. Apparently, whoever owns the knife every 13 years since 1888 is possessed by the spirit of the Ripper and kills 5 women. Always on the anniversary.
Well, that's a little morbid. And do you think the person who sold you this believed it?
Cut the price in half just to get rid of it.
When exactly did the first murder take place?
You know, I had to look that up. It was on August 31st, 1888, when the first victim was discovered. Mary Ann Nichols. Her throat was slashed.
Yeah, and weren't they all prostitutes?
Yes. And every 13 years, there have been a series of murders of young women.
And they all link back to this scalpel?
So I was told. But I can't say exactly that they do. And you must admit, it is an interesting story.
Yes, and tomorrow is April the 3rd.
And my research told me the last set of murders was 13 years ago.
Naturally. I didn't believe any of it.
Naturally. But please, tell me what happened.
I didn't tell Lucy about the story, only that you had given me a special birthday present. I put the scalpel away, intending on framing it and displaying it in the shop.
What happened?
I had the first dream. No. Stay back. Stay back. Get away. No. Don't make me. Please, no.
Caleb, wake up.
What's going on?
You were having a nightmare.
No, Lucy, not a nightmare. Something worse.
Do you want me to fix you something?
No, I'm okay.
What was the dream about?
I was walking in the park, the one a few blocks from here. I saw a woman.
Another woman? Caleb, how could you?
No, nothing like that. When I got closer to her, I noticed I saw her face. It was covered in blood. There were long cuts across her face and throat. I looked down and saw my hand, holding a scalpel.
But Caleb, it was just a dream.
Was it? I couldn't sleep, so I got up and noticed that my shoes, the ones I was wearing that day, were by the door, covered in mud.
What does that prove?
It had rained that evening, after I returned home from the shop. I had not been out since the rain began. So how did the mud get on my shoes?
Although not considered one of the canonical 5 victims, many theorists have said that Jack's first murder was of Martha Tabram. Found on the staircase, she had been stabbed 39 times. I'll be back shortly with Act 2.
This is Winslow Swan, inviting you inside the world of my imagination, a world of mystery, madness, and murder. 10 Tales from the Maelstrom, now available at Amazon.com.
The author A.A. Milne once said, "No doubt Jack the Ripper excused himself on the grounds that it was human nature."
Here, let me refresh your drink.
Thank you, Jane. You know, I don't know what I would have done had you not been home.
And where else would I be? You forget, my practice has always been here at my home.
And you are a fine psychologist. I remember how much Lucy admired you.
And I thank you, Caleb. Now, continue with your story. What happened the next morning?
Well, I left before Lucy woke up. I didn't think that I could face anyone, especially her, that morning. It wasn't until I opened the shop that I found out what happened. Oh, good morning, Officer Tate. How are things in the 21st Precinct?
Not so well today, Caleb.
No? What seems to be the matter?
Haven't you seen the news this morning?
I usually don't watch the news.
Probably a good thing that you did miss it. We've had rather a horrible murder in Hyde Park this morning.
What? What sort of murder?
The kind that makes me question what sort of world we're living in now.
Well, who was the victim?
Her name was Ariel. Ariel Mumfries. She was, well, you know, one of those.
One of those what?
Let's just say that she made her living in the oldest profession, if you get my meaning.
I didn't think we had anyone like that around here.
Unfortunately, we do. And this one was, well, to be blunt, carved like a Thanksgiving turkey. The medical examiner counted 39 stab wounds.
And no one saw anything?
Not a thing.
Caleb, what's wrong? You haven't touched your dinner.
I'm not sure, Lucy. I suppose hearing about that murder this morning has my stomach upset.
It was horrible, but we mustn't let bad news spoil our dinner.
Bad news? Lucy, a woman was murdered in Hyde Park last night.
And there isn't a thing we can do about it. Now come on, finish your dinner.
Well, she was right.
No, Jane, she was so callous about it. I've never known her to be like that.
So what happened?
Nothing. At least for about a week. I did notice that Lucy wasn't sleeping well. Well, for that matter, neither was I. I kept going back to that story you told me about the scalpel.
Did you come up with any conclusions?
Nothing. At least not until a week later.
Good morning, Caleb.
Officer Tate, you look like you've been up all night.
I have been ringing doorbells and talking to everyone in the neighborhood and getting absolutely nowhere. It's frustrating.
Still no suspects in the murder last week?
Last week? You really don't watch the news? There has been another one.
Another one?
Miss Shirley Braham, age 27, and on the other side of Hyde Park. Her throat was slashed wide open, practically decapitating her.
And again, no one heard or saw anything.
Just like before. I don't want to say it, but it looks like another Jack the Ripper.
And what did you think?
Oh, I wasn't sure. I remembered not being able to sleep the night before.
Did you go out at any time?
No, not that I remembered.
And what about Lucy?
Lucy? She was just as callous as before. But I did notice one thing.
Which was?
The scalpel. I had framed it and put it up in the shop.
But that evening, when I came home after hearing about the latest murder, I saw it, sitting in the sink. And this time, there was blood on the blade.
There has been much speculation as to the identity of the killer. It had been suggested that he or she was a doctor or butcher, based on the evidence of weapons and the mutilations that occurred, which showed a knowledge of human anatomy. Many theories have been put forward suggesting individuals who might be responsible. One theory links the murders with Queen Victoria's grandson, Prince Albert Victor, also known as the Duke of Clarence, although the evidence for this is insubstantial. I'll return shortly with our final act.
The only witness to her murder cannot speak. Until now. Click. A Tale of Revenge by Winslow Swan. Now available on Amazon. Revenge is a dish best served cold.
The surviving police files on the Whitechapel murders allow a detailed view of investigative procedures in the Victorian era. A large team of policemen conducted house-to-house inquiries throughout Whitechapel. Forensic material was collected and examined. Suspects were identified, traced, and either examined more closely or eliminated from the inquiry. More than 2,000 people were interviewed. Upwards of 300 people were investigated, and 80 people were detained. The Commissioner of the City Police, Sir James Fraser, offered a reward of £500 for the arrest of the Ripper.
I think I need another drink.
And then, what happened last week? That was the clincher.
September 30th? Yes, I do recall hearing about those. Well, I think that murder is not a strong enough word for what actually happened.
2 women on the same night, less than a mile from each other.
And just like the 2 that Jack the Ripper murdered.
No, Jane, not just murdered. Butchered. Practically torn apart.
But why do you think what I told you about the scalpel and some maniac near your home have anything to do with the other?
Because of where I found myself tonight.
Where was that, Caleb?
Standing at the edge of Hyde Park with the scalpel in my hand, covered in blood.
And you think that you killed someone?
A most remarkable job, my dear.
Lucy, what are you doing here?
My plan worked beautifully.
What plan?
Caleb, I'm surprised at you. You honestly believe that story of Jack the Ripper? Are you kidding me?
But the murders, they are real.
Simply a happy coincidence. You pathetic little man. I came up with this wonderful plan to drive you insane.
You still love me, don't you, Jane?
Of course I do.
But why?
The oldest reason of all, Caleb. Money, money, money. Lots of money. And we want it.
Well, I want it.
Lucy.
You were half right about the murders and the legend of the scalpel.
Lucy, be careful with that. You may cut yourself.
Oh, don't be stupid. I did my own research. You see, I found a date stamped into the steel of the blade, 1888.
So, Caleb really murdered those other girls?
Are you kidding? Caleb? He could barely kill a spider. No, not Caleb.
No, not you.
Both of you should know that history is written by men. Who's to say that Jack wasn't really Jacqueline? And today is November 9th, the anniversary of the murder of Mary Jane Kelly.
Mary Jane Kelly was discovered lying on the bed in the single room where she lived at 13 Miller's Court off Dorset Street, Friday, November 9th, 1888. The monstrosity of her death is very hard to articulate. Her face had been, quote, hacked beyond all recognition, end quote, with her throat severed down to the spine and the abdomen almost emptied of its organs. Her uterus, kidneys, and one breast had been placed beneath her head, and other organs from her body placed beside her foot, about the bed, and sections of her abdomen and thighs upon a bedside table. The heart was missing from the crime scene. And as the old saying goes, the heart wants what the heart wants. I'll return with a final word.
If you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store. T-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit doorwaytonightmare.com today.
Jack the Ripper features in hundreds of works of fiction and works which straddle the boundaries between fact and fiction, including The Ripper Letters and A Hoax Diary. The Ripper appears in novels, short stories, poems, comic books, games, songs, plays, operas, television programs, and movies. More than 100 non-fiction works deal exclusively with the Jack the Ripper murders, making this case one of the most written about in the true crime genre. Our cast included Patience Adams, Crimson McKenzie, William Stafford, and Winslow Swan. The story was edited by Crimson McKenzie and directed by Winslow Swan.
And now, a preview of our next tale.
But don't you hear her? She must be somewhere nearby.
Henry, there is no child anywhere around. Please come inside.
Little girl, show yourself. It's all right. We don't want to hurt you. Are you telling me, Ruth, that you don't hear her?
No, Henry, I don't. Because there is no child.
This is Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us to the Doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the world of your terrifying imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully. Epilogue.
The butler did it.